Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, Writing Practices. Today's tutorial is all about writing a B1B2 visa sponsor letter, a document often required when someone is applying for a visitor visa to the United States and needs a US-based sponsor to back them up financially and legally. If you've been asked to write one or want to know how to do it properly, stay with me. We're going to walk through the entire structure of this letter, step by step, and explain exactly what to include and why it matters. Let's get started by looking at the letter piece by piece. Sponsor's contact information. We begin the letter with your personal details at the top. This is the sponsor's full name, address in the US, email address, and phone number. This part is important because the consulate needs to clearly identify who is making the sponsorship. Here's how it should appear. Sponsor's full name, sponsor's full address in the US, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number. Make sure the information here matches your official documents, especially your ID and proof of residence. This adds credibility and clarity to your sponsorship. Date of writing. After your personal details, you'll write the date. This should be the day you are actually preparing the letter. Always use a formal format, such as April 25th, 2025. A properly dated letter confirms that the information is current and valid, which is essential for visa applications. Recipient details. Next comes the recipient section. Since this letter is typically directed to the US Embassy or consulate handling the visa application, address it formally like this. 2. The US Embassy or consulate. Embassy consulate address, city, country. Even if you don't have the exact address, using this format keeps your letter professional and ensures it's clearly addressed to the correct authority. Subject line, stating the purpose clearly. Then you add a subject line to make it immediately clear what the letter is about. For this type of letter, you would write, Subject, letter of sponsorship for B1B2, visa applicant, applicant's full name. This line helps embassy staff quickly understand the purpose of the letter, especially when they are sorting through many applications. Salutation, starting formally. For the salutation, since you likely don't know the exact name of the person reading it, a simple and formal greeting like this works best. Dear Sir Madam, this maintains the appropriate tone for official communication. Opening paragraph, stating the intent to sponsor. Now we get into the body of the letter. The first paragraph should clearly state your intent to sponsor the visa applicant and your relationship with them. For example, I am writing to confirm that I am willing and able to financially sponsor applicant's full name, who is applying for a B1B2 visitor visa to travel to the United States. He, she, they is my relationship to applicant, such as cousin, friend, parent, and the purpose of his, her, their visit is to mention reason briefly, such as tourism, attending a family event, or visiting friend's family. This paragraph is crucial because it gives the consulate immediate clarity on who you're sponsoring and why. Always be specific about the relationship and the purpose of the visit. Vague wording might raise unnecessary questions. Second paragraph, your legal status and financial capability. The second body paragraph shifts focus to you, the sponsor. It's time to provide your own background to show that you are legally allowed to sponsor someone and that you can afford to do so. For example, I am currently residing in the United States at the address listed above, and I am a US citizen, lawful permanent resident, employed as a your occupation at company name. I am fully capable of supporting applicant's full name during the duration of his, her, their stay, including housing, meals, transportation, and any incidental expenses. This part is essential to prove that you are financially stable. Mentioning your job, your immigration status, and your responsibilities shows that you meet the requirements to be a legitimate sponsor. Third paragraph, assurance of return and lawful intent. The third paragraph adds a layer of legal reassurance. It's where you confirm that the visitor intends to leave the US after their stay. Applicant's full name intends to visit from start date to end date and return to his, her, their home country after the visit. I assure you that he, she, they will not overstay the visa and will comply with all immigration laws. This is extremely important. One of the US immigration system's primary concerns is whether applicants will return home. By making this statement, You're supporting the applicant's credibility and showing your own responsibility as a sponsor. Fourth paragraph, supporting documents. Now that you've made your case, it's time to mention the documents you're providing to support your sponsorship. Attached to this letter are copies of my proof of income, recent tax returns, bank statements, proof of residence, and my government-issued ID for your review. You're basically offering evidence to back up everything you've said in the letter. These documents prove your identity, legal status, and financial ability. Make sure you actually include what you list here. Omissions may delay the visa process. Closing paragraph, offer to provide further information. Before signing off, add a short paragraph that invites the visa officer to contact you if they need anything else. Should you require any further information, please feel free to contact me via phone or email. This shows you're cooperative, transparent, and available for follow-up. It's a polite way to wrap up the letter and keep the communication open. Thank you line, a final note of appreciation. Even though it's brief, don't forget to include a simple line of thanks. It adds a nice human touch to an otherwise formal document. Thank you for considering this request. Politeness always matters, especially in government correspondence. Closing, formal sign-off. End the letter with a proper closing, like this. Sincerely, sponsor's signature, sponsor's printed name. Your signature adds authenticity to the letter, and printing your name below it ensures clarity, especially if your signature is hard to read. And there you have it. That's how to write a proper B1B2 visa sponsor letter from start to finish. Each section plays a critical role in demonstrating your credibility, the applicant's intent, and your financial responsibility. If you're writing this letter for someone close to you, it's important to be truthful, specific, and well organized. This can truly make a difference in their visa approval process. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe to the channel for more writing tutorials just like this. And as always, if you have questions or need help drafting your own version, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one on Writing Practices.